Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I just crawled out of bed. You can probably tell. Good morning. It is Monday. It is June 23rd. My coffee's really hot, so sorry if I'm slurring. It was really hot. I've got to work today, but I did not do my video last night. Now, I had all my stuff ready. I got it ready I finished about 9:20 last night, and I was so tired, and I had other stuff to do, so I just went to bed. So let's get going. I got to get these out for the postal guy. I decided I was not walking this morning. I had too much to do. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm just bringing it to your real. Some people would be like, let me put my makeup on. Let me wash my face. Nope. This is a day in the life of, but you're just getting me the morning time. So welcome. I don't think anyone would want to follow me in day of the life of. Okay, let's get going. The weekend ended up being pretty good. I was really surprised, actually. This last week, I'll give you the numbers at the end, way different than the week before. You know, the week before was the worst week that I've had of the year. So this was way better. So I had one Facebook sale, 2 Poshmark sales, and 6 eBay. So I think that's 9, if I'm counting right. We'll go through it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 9. 9 sales. So this Facebook one, it came in late last night. And I actually purchased these this year at my thrift store where I can put everything in a bag. Sorry, I'm trying to get to it. That way I can read you my titles. But for some reason, my Vendoo did not, every once in a while, my Vendoo doesn't recognize sales on certain apps. Here it is. Yep, see, I hadn't delisted it yet. So I'm going to mark this sold on Facebook, and then it will delete it on my other platforms. This is how you can accidentally sell 2 items at one time. But this is a Nike Dry Fit women's athletic running tank shirt lot, size medium. Just some nice little Nike. I think I was trying to say Nike and running, and it did not come out well. Just some nice little Nike tops. Very cute. I purchased these on April the 9th for 65 cents each. I sold them. Nike is so oversaturated, but I still, you know, in something like this, the only reason I did pick it up is I did list both of them together for $15. And I sold them for full asking price, $15. My net profit after fees is $12.52. So I am very happy with that. It is definitely summertime, and it's hot in the Midwest. I don't know where these are going, but yep, they're going somewhere in the Midwest. So it is hot. Of course, it's hot everywhere, I feel like, except for up north where they're getting tons of snow right now, which that always seems kind of crazy to me. Okay. So going out in a 10 by 13. Okay, and I forgot my trash can. Dang it. Okay, I'll just start a pot. Okay, so this is a denim blue jean skirt. This is an eBay sale. The Nike tops was the last to sell last night before I did my shipping. But this is a Banana Republic. Sorry, I'm like going back and forth. Did I say one Etsy sale too? I think I did. Good morning, guys. As you can watch me try to wake up. This is an Ann Taylor, not Banana Republic. That's why I screwed that up. I screwed this up in my spreadsheet because I put it in as a Banana Republic. Yes, I was trying to figure out what I did. So this is a Banana Republic denim pencil skirt, size 8, women's stretch. I sent an offer for $11.69 out, and they took it. I think I had originally listed this for $12.99, and so the buyer accepted my offer. It was one of those, like, not automatic offers, but I just sent out offers to watchers, and they accepted it. So I put this as a Banana Republic in my thing. I'm gonna have to go back, and I think I was looking at the wrong skirt. So roughly, I will give you it's just hitting me, because last night I was really confused because I could not find it in my spreadsheet. But then I found another Banana Republic, and I was like, oh, I must have put the wrong size on it. Well, it's because it was an Ann Taylor skirt, Shannon. Ugh. Anyway, so roughly, because my cost of goods is probably about the same. This only brought around $7, $6.69, but that's okay. It might be different once I go back in and fix what I did last night. But anyway, it kind of gives you an idea that it sold for $11.69. And these stupid things don't come off your fingers sometimes. Okay, another cup of coffee, another drink of coffee. Okay, this sale, that was a Saturday sale. This was a Saturday sale. And you guys are gonna be so happy. Maybe you won't, I don't know, but I'm happy. Another pair of the Caddis glasses. These are Caddis Root Cause Analysis Readers 2.0 glasses, blue light blocking. The tops of them have kind of like see the white little, but they're really very cool and kind of give someone their own look. So if you follow me, then you know in one of my last thrift hauls, my husband convinced me to pick up a lot of 6 of these. They were all listed at 30 bucks a piece. We looked at what the MSRP on these was. This one specifically, I believe, was like $120. But they're all new in box, unused. I took an offer for $75 on this, and my net profit after you take that, like, the lot cost me $180. So after you take, the $30 off of the glasses, my net profit was $34.34. So, I did spend up to make profit on that lot. I have sold 3 pair now. They started selling last week, and yeah, so this is my 3rd pair. Now I'm gonna use one of these boxes that I have to kind of make. So, and it is gonna go to Brooklyn. So it's got a little ways to travel. Okay. Sorry. I'm just like, when you haven't had your first cup and you're like, I don't want it to get cold. Okay. Now, sorry, I'm trying to find all my, okay. I'm trying to go in order based off of what I sold on eBay. So this was an exciting sale, like not like super exciting, but I was very happy with it. Okay. This is a lot of vintage mid-century modern, lot of 9-piece Eldon L2 stainless steel mixed flatware utensils, Japan. So this is kind of how I'm shipping it, just to let you know, but these are very cool old. They remind me of some of the ones we had when I was a little girl. They kind of got that wooden handle. They're stainless steel. So very cool. Isn't that neat? So, you know, there are a lot of people that collect mid-century modern. Truthfully, I would be one of them. I love mid-century modern. My husband he likes it, but it's not like he wants to decorate, you know, mid-century modern, but he likes certain pieces. So I got this at one of my little local thrift stores. That's one of my favorites. And I paid $2. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is, $2.25. This sold for $25.99, my full asking price. They did use a 10% off coupon, so they saved $2.60, and my net profit was $17.11. So not bad. I just got these on June the 2nd, so not bad at all. You can really profit on some utensils. You really can. I just, you know, there were only 9 pieces, and I thought, I didn't even run comps because I knew it just was very cool, and I felt like it was gonna do good. They were gonna do okay. So then when I ran comps, I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, yes. All right, and I'm putting it in a 10 by 13, but I am folding it down a bit. I'll show you. I'm just doing this. So I have them in a little Amazon padded mailer inside so they don't like bang around. And then I kind of wrapped that way. So going out like that. Yay. Make sure that's gonna stay creased. Okay. All right. It's getting hot in my garage. All right, I've had this item since last year. I do know I paid $1.99, which ended up coming out to like $2.07 at my local pallet place. This is a All in Motion. It is a woman's yellowback racerback spaghetti strap romper, skort size XL, new without tags. So it is a skort, like a tennis. I could have added tennis in there. I probably should have added tennis in there. I don't know that I did. I had room though. My title ended up being pretty long. But I got this at the pallet place. It did not have tags on it, which was surprising because most everything you get there does. And then I've had lots of watchers on this item. Lots. I really have. And it just never sold. I did sell it at one time, but then the buyer's payment didn't go through or something happened. So needless to say, I've had it since last year sometime. And I mean, I know I purchased it while I've lived here because that's the only time I started going to the pallet place. So my net profit after fees is, when did I buy this? Or when did this sell? Saturday. $7.81. So $7.81. So kind of glad to move it. I don't know that I definitely probably wouldn't pick that up again. But you get a lot of Target. Target is something it'll sell, and it usually always does sell eventually for me. Just not for much. There's a lot of Target pallet people on eBay, and no kidding, they'll do like a buy one get one free specials. So if you like Target clothing, really check out eBay because there's a lot of Target clothing people on there. I actually follow one of them because I like Target clothing. Okay, this sold yesterday. It's a vintage pink plaid skort, toddler's girl, size 24 months, elastic waist. It is unbranded, It is just vintage and was super cute. So I went ahead and purchased it in a bag sale. Has little shorts. So I was able to like roll it up and stick it down in my bag. I was buying for $10. So my my cost of goods on this was 49 cents on April the 9th. I bought this the same, yes, so this was in the same bag as those Nikes. So the same, I bought it the same day. So she bought this for $8.99, and I'm assuming it's a woman. It is, looking at the looking at the label. She did use my 10% off coupon, so she saved 90 cents, and my net profit was $5.99. It was so little, and I'm just glad to see it move. And it is going out in a 10 by 13. All right, moving along. This is my Etsy sale. This was yesterday. It's going out in an 8 by 8 by 5 box. My neighbor actually just brought this to me. I ripped off the old labels. And this is a set of 3 little mini baskets. Let me read you, let's see what my title is. Vintage mini woven basket lot of 3 cottage primitive is what I put. So little tiny baskets. You can pick these up for, you know, $1/4 at garage sales. This one just says made in China. There are people that collect baskets, and this one is a vintage Russ. And I do know this I got in a bag sale, and in February I got this one. I think I got this other one with it for 63 cents. So I was able to find at least one of these. What I do is I pick them up and I just kind of hang on to them. And then if I'm able to lot, you know, 2, 3, 4, I'll lot them up. And then as I find baskets, I add it to the lot, and they eventually sell, and they always sell. So I am super happy. This sold for $12.99 on Etsy. And I'm gonna add my sticker. I'm gonna add one of my chicken stickers. So after fees and shipping and everything, my net profit was $11.31. So my last basket lot sold on Etsy. So I do always pick those up. Oh, I forgot I was gonna add this one too, just to give it some more padding. There we go. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna take this up off camera. Okay, now my 2 Poshmark sales. I'm waking up, guys. I gotta go get in the shower. 2 Poshmarks. And I was super excited. Okay. This one is a vintage gold, I'm clicking things. Vintage gold tone bow brooch pin, lucky 4-leaf clover heart charm. Look at that. Isn't that the sweetest thing you've ever seen? That is so cute. It's got a little bow, and then the pendant is got a 4-leaf clover in it. It's like a resin, but so cute. Definitely vintage, you can just tell. But I have listed this for $18.99, and then on Poshmark, it ended up selling for $16. Did I? Oh, I took an offer of $16. I did. Which was a pretty good offer on Poshmark, because usually, I'm just going to be honest, usually I get really lowball offers on Poshmark. So, okay, so I have this nice little cute clear bag. And I'm just gonna seal it. And put it in this box. I don't think I need to worry about it. I have these nice little boxes that I thought would be perfect for some jewelry. And I do think it is. I don't think I gotta worry about it, like rolling around or anything. Okay. Not bad. So I stuck it in here. I'm just recycling this box. And then it's gonna go in a padded flat rate. So I think this will work out. I mean, now since it sold on Poshmark, it is going in this padded flat rate. So that does work out. So, you know, not only did they buy this for $16, they also are paying the, what is it, it's $8 and, what is it up to now? $8.40 something cents, 41 cents. I'm sure you'll correct me. Yeah. So, okay. There she goes. Very light. And then I sold another piece of jewelry on Poshmark. So, I'm not telling you cost of goods because if you remember all of the jewelry lots I've been buying, you know, I had one big lot that I paid $80 for. I had another one that I paid $36 for. I have so much jewelry, but it is nice to see some of these pieces sell. So I am recouping my money. Thank goodness. I sold that Trifari big necklace for $30. It was in a bundle. It sold in a bundle. So, okay. This was also a Poshmark sale. And where did my... I'm going to put it in one of those. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to put it in one of these too. I had another one of these boxes. So this really worked out today. So this is one of the last pieces. I'm finally getting some jewelry up and listed. That was half the battle, was just going through it and like, am I going to list it on here? Am I going to, you know, what am I going to do with this? But this is beautiful. It is a signed Monet, a vintage signed Monet long gold tone mother of pearl necklace or wrap double. So it's got this like mother of pearl. I'm calling it like a mother of pearl. Could be like an abalone or whatever you call that. But I'm not a professional jewelry person. I'm trying to learn about it and trying to do my due diligence, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? Or you can take it, double wrap it, and put this around the clasp. So I felt like this was so pretty. I just listed this the other day for $28. And I ended up selling it on Poshmark yesterday for $25. They did get a offer from my Posher VA, and then for some reason my Posher VA sent out shipping offers, and I really thought I had told it not to do that anymore. So they did get like $2 off of their shipping. So my net profit on this ended up being $17.68. So I kind of feel like I need just a little bit more padding on this one. It's a little bit heavier. It's going the same way in a flat rate envelope. I'm gonna have trash everywhere. Okay. I do have some newspaper here. This old newspaper. And I'm just gonna kind of set it in it, if that makes sense. I just don't want it to rattle around a lot. There we go. That's better. Okay. Put my little thank you on. exciting stuff, I tell you. Okay, perfect. Perfection. Perfection. Okay, it's ready. So, yeah, I think that's it. That's it. It was a good weekend. I'm thrilled with that. Other resellers might not be, but I'm thrilled. 9 items in 2 days on Saturday and Sunday. It was a much better week. So my breakdown of June 16th through the 22nd is I had 25 sales. Now I had a few bundles, so several more items sold, but a few bundles. So 25 sales. My net profit, what I brought home, was $364.38, which was way better than the week before. It was $192. So, I normally take 25% of all my net profits and I apply towards some debt. I have decided to back down to 20% again. That's what I used to do. I just, with my son getting married, and I have some other goals and things I want to be able to do. And so I don't want to quit my debt fall, because that's why I'm doing this. But with my son getting married and prices of things, I just figured I'm gonna kind of recalculate how I distribute some of the money for the next year. So of course, I have to pay taxes and everything else. So, 30% of that has to basically get set to the side. But anyway, that's not bad. So 20% was $72.88. So I didn't make as many make as much extra payments as the 4 weeks before. So this was my 12th payment. This will be my 12th payment that I'll pay today. So next week, I will actually give you guys a rundown of what I paid this last month, what my total is on what I'm paying now, and kind of give you that 3-month overview. So for those of you that, follow to kind of see, you're wanting to pay off debt, kind of see how I'm doing it. I'm next week, actually, as soon as I make the payment, so in a couple days, I'll probably give that to you guys, give that update to you, kind of like the 3-month check-in. So I'm super excited about that, but that's all I got, guys. Have a great day, and let's get this Monday started right, and with coffee or hot tea or whatever. I know some of you are not coffee drinkers, and that's perfectly fine with me. So have a blessed day.